Alright, guys. Today we're talking about a topic that's a bit heavy but super important: euthanasia, also known as mercy killing. Now, this is one of those debates where emotions run high and opinions are split. Some say it's about dignity and choice, while others argue it's like playing God. So, the big question is, should India legalize euthanasia? Let's start with the basics. Euthanasia is when a person chooses to end their life to escape unbearable pain or suffering, usually due to a terminal illness. It's like saying, I've had enough. Let me go peacefully. There are two types: active euthanasia, that is deliberately causing death, like through a lethal injection; passive euthanasia, that is withholding treatment so death happens naturally. In India, passive euthanasia is allowed under strict conditions, but active euthanasia is still a big no no. Let's look at the arguments in favor. Imagine someone is suffering from a disease with no cure, and every moment is pure agony. Shouldn't they have the choice to end their pain on their terms? Or, if we can put an end to a loved one suffering humanely, isn't that better than forcing them to live in misery? And what if medical treatments for terminal illnesses can drain a family's savings, even when there's no hope of recovery? Should families be pushed into debt just to prolong a painful life? Now, here's the flip side. Many people believe life is sacred and only God has the right to take it away. What if someone pressures or manipulates a terminally ill person into choosing euthanasia? Imagine the chaos that could create. Once euthanasia is legalized, where do we draw the line? Will it extend to people with non terminal illnesses or mental health issues? In 2018, the Supreme Court of India allowed passive euthanasia but with strict guidelines. The person must be in a vegetative state or suffering from an incurable illness, and their family needs court approval. Active euthanasia, however, remains illegal. But let's be real. This process is so complicated and slow that most people can't even consider it as an option. Countries like the Netherlands, Belgium, and Canada have legalized both active and passive euthanasia. In these places, strict rules and checks ensure the process isn't misused. India, on the other hand, is still debating whether legalizing euthanasia would be progressive or open up a can of worms. Here's the truth: it's easy to have strong opinions about euthanasia until it affects someone you love. If you've seen someone in unbearable pain, the idea of letting them go peacefully starts to make sense. But at the same time, deciding to end a life, no matter the reason, isn't something people can take lightly. So, should India legalize euthanasia? It's not a simple yes or no. On one hand, it's about respecting personal choice and ending suffering. On the other hand, it's about moral values, potential misuse, and the fear of crossing ethical boundaries. What do you think? Should India take the leap and legalize euthanasia, or are we just not ready for it yet? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's have a meaningful discussion.